Hi everybody, my name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a timeless romance message for Pisces. So whenever you come across this message, Pisces, it was meant exactly for you at this time. We're going to pull an oracle card for each of you for your energy and the energy of who it is that we are asking about. And if you are in union, then the energy, one energy will be yours and one will be your partner's. And if you're not in union, then one energy will be yours and one energy will be who it is that you are asking about. You will have to decide, as this is a general read, which side is yours and which side is the other. Okay. So on one side, we're surrendering comparisons with other people. So Pisces, keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strength, attractiveness, and power. So this is all about, for one of you, this is all about how you haven't been focused on you and all the beauty and the magic that is you. And you've been comparing yourself or your romantic situation to others around you and using that as your benchmark. And this is a message that's saying the energy now is it's time for you to focus in on you and focus in on what it is that you want, the gifts that you bring and your value. And that's not something to compare to anybody else, because each of our paths is our own path, right? And they're not in competition, and one is not better than another. We just all follow our own individual soul's growth and path. And the other is surrender to the magic of who you are. We just had this with another romance read as well. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and a worth that comes from just being you. So it looks like both of you, whoever this pertains to, yourself and another, each of you is working with energy where you're discovering or focusing, you're being asked to focus in on yourselves. So for each of you, for you and your partner or potential partner, there's been a period of time where you've been looking outward. And on one side, we've lost some magic and some spark in ourselves and in our self-belief and all of the things that, you know, make us special. And on the other side, you've been comparing yourself or your situation or romance to others, and there's just no comparison. Each one is individual between your agreement, you know, with yourself and your partner or partners, whatever your romantic situation is. So let's pull some tarot. We're going to pull tarot for the energy of this side first. Then we'll draw energy for this side, and then we'll draw what's going to affect you coming together. All right, so coming out, we have got some air energy, lots of air energy here, and some cups energy. So we've got the King and Queen of Wings. All right, so we've got the professional and the analyst. Both of these, now these could represent figures in your life that you've been working with or working through, that you've been in connection with in the past, or that have had an influence over your comparison. And this is probably what it is here with you comparing, you know, your life and your goals and your dreams and your achievements to others or to the external. You've got this King and Queen here. And these, the wings would be the swords. So the King and the Queen they're both cool and collected, and they're not very squishy, emotional representatives or characters, right? So if these are people in your life that have had an influence over you, then this has been around maybe them having an influence over your comparing. So this could be family members, you know, parental figures. These are the mature figures in the court cards of the tarot. So they're more mature, older energy, you know. So this could be where you've had some influence from outside with perhaps parents or mentoring, sort of other mentoring adults, you know, in your life. And then we have the Princess of Shells here, which is the romantic. So that may represent you, you know, and your energy. That's emotion, though, that's water. So this could also represent this princess, this romantic energy coming in could represent a water sign. That is your sign. So this could represent you, Cancer or Scorpio. And this is all about, it's time for the romance. And it's time for this to be keeping your eyes on your own strengths, your own attractiveness, your own power, and not worrying about the influence of others. So looking at transmuting this energy, you've got this beautiful, youthful, romantic energy that you want to share, you know, for this side. And we've got the Seven of Wings here, which is all about opposition. So you have had some opposition here with your viewpoints, perhaps around romance, with your choices, with the options that, you know, have been before you, and some external influences of people that have been looking at it from a more rational perspective, from a more business isn't the right word, but like from a cooler, less emotional point of view. Like, you know, is the person financially stable? Can they make a good living? Do they have a house? Do they have, you know, XYZ? And not looking at the whole picture, so to speak. And with you, you know, you're all about that romance. So that's finding that balance there. And we've got the King of Shells here. We've got the Seven of Wings, which is oppositions. This is air energy. So this would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We've got the King of Shells, which again is your energy, and this is the visionary. So that King of Cups is all about looking at your deep feelings, you know. Don't drown out those emotions. So it's overcoming this King and Queen energy over here. You're moving through that. And you're coming to the Star, which is hope. So you've really definitely had some opposition here. You've had some conflict around love, your perspective with your love interests or your existing love, whether this pertains to, if this is your energy or if this is the other, you decide. But coming into this, you're transmuting this energy of the imbalance, you know, and you're going to stop looking outside of yourself and really start looking at what it is, where's your power, where do you stand, where do you shine? Because you've got the King of Shells here, which is really looking at that deep stuff. It's coming in with a very mature sort of introspection, not being afraid to look at the old triggers, transmuting old energy, really leaning in, so to speak, to the shadow work. And it looks like you're doing that. You know, Pisces, you're doing that shadow work because we've got the Star as your outcome here, which is hope. So you know, you can be really hopeful for the immediate future with this beautiful energy that you're coming into and that you're transmuting. But the focus needs to be on not comparing yourself to another, not comparing your relationship to another. You know, it could, holy smokes, okay. It could be that we've got 3 of the 6 already for this side. You know, it could be that you admire the relationships of certain others and you would like to model yours after that. But recognize also that's a beautiful thing if it's a beautiful relationship. But also you have your own unique needs, desires, wants, and soul path. And Pisces, you need to honor that and follow that. And that won't have anything to do with those things that you see within other connections, you know. Maybe it is that this is something, this King and Queen is a beautiful marriage union that you've witnessed through the years. That's been very steady, very cool, very not highs and high highs, not low lows. It's just been very consistent, you know, and that's beautiful for that union. Perhaps it is that you're a little less conventional and you may not want to become married in the traditional sense, but you want to commit, you know, differently. And so it may not align for you. And now you're coming into this space where you're going to focus your energy on what it is that you can bring to the romance and what it is that you want within a union with somebody. So let's take a look at the energy of the magic and focusing on the magic now with this other side. What pumped out right away, all of them jumped out. We didn't even have to cut the cards here. So this energy of this person really wants to be heard here. We start out right away with the Empress, which is all about creativity. This is major arcana here. So this Empress energy is absolutely beautiful. That is the abundance, nurturing, fulfilling, fertile energy. Everything is in bloom. Very just that beautiful opulent emotion, like it's just everything is progressing and growing and it's beautiful. This magic is wanting to unfold here, and supporting that is the Six of Shells, which is joy. Like there's pure joy within this person, you know, with this abundant energy that's just waiting to come and express themselves with someone. And then we've got the Ten of Wings. They've been overcoming some difficulty. So on this side, this person has been overcoming some real challenges and really has felt defeated. And let's just take a look here. So we've got air, we've got water, which is your energy, this joys. But the difficulty is that air energy. So we've got air over here and air over here as well. But it could have pertained to an air sign. Perhaps if this is you, Pisces, then you know, your magic or your sense of magic about yourself really could have been dampened or squashed with a connection that you had with an air sign, but you're overcoming that. You're really stepping into that joy. It could also mean that the energy of this person, if you're connecting with this energy over here, Pisces, that this energy is the energy of the person coming in, and that's that beautiful, joyful, opulent Empress energy that wants to come forward. And this is definitely feminine, strong feminine energy. It doesn't have to be male or, you know, female, but the essence of who this person is, there's a very strong sense of that feminine energy. And this person on top of this, you know, wanting to overcome, doing the work to overcome this difficulty that they've had, is we've got 10 of Gems, which is Pentacles energy. That's earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They've really been in a sense of protection, self-protection. So that's where they've lost some of that magic. They, you know, whatever happened in the past outside of this union that you're in, or perhaps if you're in union with someone, you know, there have been events that have happened that have kind of stole the joy. This person's gone into protection and they've secluded themselves, you know, and we have the Eight of Roses, which is signals here. So this would be wand energy, fire energy, where it's time to look at the signals and the signs, because things are manifesting, you know, things are moving forward in a quick way here with this person. They're transmuting this energy and they're really opening up to this joy. They're overcoming whatever these obstacles have been for them, you know, and the outcome of that is the world. It's consummation. It is the union. They are absolutely in a space where they are ready. So if this is you, your magic is returning. You're seeing the beautiful, all the beautiful quirkiness of who you are, you know. And if this is the other, then they're starting to allow themselves to be seen. They've overcome and broken through some real barriers, and they're allowing themselves to really start to shine for who they are and what they are and who their spirit is inside. And that's really bringing about this energy of joy and the consummation key card coming in here, where they're ready for this love. They're ready for this commitment to explore this, you know, in whatever way. Whoops, okay, that fell, but we've got to take it if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Good. Okay. So we've got that. So we're going to draw some cards, and they're just flying for these romance reads. I don't usually do romance reads. This is my first set, and the cards are just crazy. So maybe we'll be doing more of these. Okay, so let's get a look at your combined energies. What's going to bring you together? What's, what kind of shadow work maybe the two of you will look at together and face. And it looks like our last two want to be drawn, so we will draw on the last two. Okay, so let's take a look here. First one out, second and third, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Nice stuff, Pisces. Okay, so both of you, as your energy comes together, you're both in a place of reflection. You've got the Four of Shells here. Shells is, that's your emotion. That's you. That's your energy, Pisces. This is where both of you have sort of come into your space, and you're taking a look at where things are. You've been assessing where things are at, and that was, that's evident from the cards that came out as well. Whether you're identifying here or identifying here, both of you have been in a place of evaluation. You've been in a place of contemplating and assessing where things are at and where you want them to go, so your sole purpose here is, not comparing yourselves to others, seeing your unique value and what it is, the value and what it is that you want. And in the magic here, being able to open yourself up to the magic of who and what they are and what they will be. Then on top of this contemplation, now you're coming into this beautiful space of the Ace of Wings. So this is triumph. This is about this opportunity where, love is going to win here. This is a beautiful space, and it's clarified here by the Two of Wings as well, which is balance. So this is going to be a beautifully balanced relationship, connection coming in here. So whichever side you align with, this other person or these other people coming in, it's going to bring this beautiful harmony into your connection. And then further clarifying this triumph and this balance, we've got the Seven of Roses here, which is about courage. Each of you is going to, has had to be courageous, has had to overcome some obstacles, has had to be open to trust, and maybe haven't, really been willing to trust because we've got the Three of Gems work, so this will be a little bit of work, as any connection is. You will be mirrors for each other, and you will help each other to do the work to, really get into a solid, beautiful relationship, because there's balance to be had here. There's triumph within this. The message of the cards is that this really can be a beautiful, successful union. But it's all about doing the work together. It's all about being a team. It's all about taking a look at, let's go back to this one, to this courage, having the courage to be vulnerable, having the courage to be open and be honest and not compare, to others on this side, and to really expose who you are and allow that vulnerability of being open to the magic. This person will see your magic. Definitely. They will see your magic. They will feel your magic. There's no question about that. And this person is not comparing. This person only sees you, and they just want someone just like you, Sorry, it's a bit emotional just now, but this is great. And then the outcome is the Magician, which is energy. This is active energy. This is major arcana. This is the manifester. So you are manifesting. You're the beginning stages of something that is really lovely here, that has the potential to be really deep and very nurturing, but also very exciting. There's that joy, there's that emotion, there's that Empress energy, there's that beautiful abundance, there's that princess energy over here as well, with romance. It's a whole fresh feel, Pisces. coming into this connection, and you're both going to feel that. You are each going to still be working with a little bit of your, it's not shadow work, but a little bit of surrender. This is still going to be a little bit active for you as you come into this union, but really see it and be open to it, because it looks like it's got the potential to be something that's really very fulfilling, like rich. It feels like a rich, fulfilling connection. So if you're in union, then this has the capacity to really be renewed and to manifest itself into something of a whole new scale and a whole new level. Because even though people are together for, a very long time, we grow and evolve and change, and we're not the same people that we were when we first entered into our unions, right? And we need to be able to grow and evolve and change with each other. Okay, beautiful. So the last message here is, we've got conflict and defeat on this side. So whatever this conflict was, whatever this, feeling defeated was, with this king and queen energy over here and these external influences, you're definitely overcoming that. That's coming to its end. And you're opening yourself up into this beautiful space. And the energy over here with, releasing that magic and seeing the beauty and the uniqueness of who you are, foundation and achievement, number 4. So you see this beautiful family here with this rainbow, and they're in front of their homestead, and everything it's beautiful. So this relationship has the potential for real beautiful beauty in its foundation, in its strength, in its solid. It's going to be built on solid ground here, because you're working through and overcoming, and each of you is learning to step into your power and see your own worth. And when you vibrate from a place that is high with, your own sense of self, then that draws people towards you that see that strength and see you shine. And this is true on both sides here, whichever one you're connecting with. So let's just draw feather energy to end. And please click like and subscribe if you are getting something from this and this is connecting with you. I would love to hear about it in the comments as well. Publicly or privately, give me some feedback. That would be excellent. All right, so let's pull on some energy. Oh, my favorite one just looked up there. Peacock energy. Inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. See? And we'll put that right on top of your magician card here, this manifesting. This is beautiful, Pisces. So, Pisces, this is your timeless romance read. I really hope that you connected with it and you got something from it. And please remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.